BXB, otherwise known as Boy by Brush. Hi, I'm Ddog, this is Teacher Reacts. In my class where I played music videos, I also react to my channel. I've only heard one song from them, and that's Planet, and I really enjoyed it. So much so that it ended up on my end of the year React rewards. Remember, at the end of the year on May, end of the year because of school year, we do an end of the year award show, and they ended up getting nominated for Best Debut, which this year is going to be called a different award. We'll talk about that later when we get closer to May, of how all the award show is changing and everything. So this is their first comeback, at least their first comeback that I've reacted to since that debut. At least I think it was a debut that was called Planet, unless it was just a song of theirs that I just caught because I did. So we're gonna go ahead and hop in. If you like this video, click the like button. It makes me feel good about myself. Comment, subscribe, all those things. Look at that. Look at that right there. Killing Voices. I don't react to Killing Voices, but I really do want to watch this one. I think it's neat. I do think there was like a slight, this has nothing to do with this, and remember, it's time-stamped when I actually watched the music video. There was a little bit of controversy or something. A lot of people thought that this wasn't going to be live, which it was. So it's a weird thing, but that's a story for another time. I'm gonna go ahead and press play. Ooh, okay. I like this heavy percussion. That voice is very rough. Not in a bad way. It just has a lot of... What's the word I'm looking for? It's not smooth. Okay. They tried. I love this piano in the background. I love this guitar. I hope it doesn't get drowned out in the chorus. Ooh. Okay. I wasn't expecting us to like speed the fuck up, but we did. And that piano is still doing some stuff in the background. That guitar sounds nice too. I wonder if they're gonna slow down during the verse though, because they ramped up the speed. Good harmony on this, by the way. Good. You gotta slow down on that. That was so fast that you didn't bring yourself any room to go further. Love that deep raspiness. The rappers really are lovely. I love the flow of them. I like this guy a lot. Whoever has that low voice. That's nice too, that ooh. This part right here being more of a filtered voice. It has that electronic filter on it, and then echoing that with the non-filtered voice. Good. They did a good job of making me enjoy the very fast moments. It's very smart of them slowing down that song. Like slowing down those verses. That way pre-chorus and chorus can go ham. There's almost, like, guitar's there. Oh, that was nice. That was a nice little high part. It followed them when they did their, when they went low, the guitar went high. Hasty. When do they do that again? Bridge. Once again, slow down. They have to. If they didn't slow down, you would have nowhere to go. Good shit. That's how it should be. You know you're going into a fast chorus. Have coming out of the bridge somebody belting over top. Wish they would have belted like a tad bit longer. It's lovely. I just wish there was a little bit extra guitar like pulled forward some more. It might have made it too rocking though. And that's probably why they didn't do it. Keep it more in the poppy realm. That was tasty. I really like that. First of all, can I point out the fact that it's a 4-minute long song? I know I've been harping on this recently, but don't you get annoyed that all K-pop songs are like 2.5 minutes? 4 minutes. This needed the length. It needed it. How can something that's 4 minutes long not feel super dragging on? And it's not just because they have extremely fast choruses, because that tempo it bolts after the first verse. So how are they able to keep that? It's because they're doing the thing of pushing and pulling. They're doing the thing of slowing down to allow you to have a journey to speed up. It's smart. That is a smart way, and it's not new. People have done it before, but it's a smart way to build a song. You need that space. You can't go anywhere if you're already there, and they're not already there, and so they give them that space to be able to go real fast. I do want to look at something. I want to look at what the percussion is during the verses. Why? Because that's kind of what's driving this tempo so fast, that they start having drums that are like bump da da bump da da bump. So I want to see what's before that. So I'm just gonna listen to this real quick. I even mentioned at the beginning of the reaction that I liked this percussion, and then they drop it to here. Okay, so little bit of percussion. It doesn't go super fast. You have the guitar that's being plucked in the background, but it's very tiny. Do you have piano at all? Kind of? Yeah, it's barely there. It might be like doing a chord or two. But man, they do that thing like right there. That's so smart. Even them putting in that filtered voice right there, here, notice that is when, oops, I am scrolling when I'm not supposed to. Notice that is when those drums really start to hit, is when they do that little vocal thing that's happening. And they do that to give you a taste of what's to come. They're doing that so that way you're not going to be super whiplashed into extremely fast tempo and an extremely different sounding part, because the chorus sounds a lot different than the verses. They do sound different, but they do the smart thing of putting it together in that pre-chorus, which is what they needed to do. It's very good. What else do we got? I want to go to bridge. Here, come on. Here it is. Yeah. What is that? Great harmony. I wish they would have belted just a tad bit longer. If they would have held that the entire time, man, that would have felt real good. Almost have like an old school quality to it, because of how back in the day, that's how we would come out of bridges, is you would have somebody belting while someone else goes really fast. Every time I've ever listened to one of my songs on Flashback Friday that I harp about, like Beast and everything, they usually do that. I don't know if it was just we didn't want to, or if we couldn't or anything, but man, they should have belted just a tad bit longer. 2, 3, 4, 1. So it's like 4 beats. They could have probably done it for double that amount. Yeah, still very good though. I appreciate the length of it, and that's where I'm gonna leave at until we go to outro time. Hi, I'm Ddog. If you like this video, click the subscribe button, please. I'm so close to 1,800. I'm so close. It's like 20 away, or 25, depending on people who have unsubscribed to me or subscribed to me and unsubscribe. Look, they do that a lot. I have a lot of people who subscribe and then immediately unsubscribe when they realize I also do video game stuff, and they don't want their feed to be filled with video game stuff. And I get that. But please hit the subscribe button. Share this places. Sharing this is also, I've had the most shares in the past like 2 months than I ever have. It's always on Twitter. Look, I appreciate Twitter, but share on BlueSky. That's where I am. Hey, look, BlueSky, follow me there. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and bring out Mr. RB himself, ReactBot. Hi, ReactBot. This is a more driving song, something that's a little bit in the rockish realm, but still very much poppy. It's a 5-member group called Boy by Brush. They're new-ish, at least they're new to my channel, and they were nominated for Best Debut, so therefore they had to have debuted. Yeah, I think that's how that logic works. Anyway, how you feel about this song? I know you were listening in the background. Oh, okay. I mean, sometimes, look, I have noticed a pattern here, Mr. Reactbot, and that is that you don't usually enjoy the rock songs. I think you're more of a pop person. I think you're more of a pop guy. You like the popish stuff, and this has more of a rocking feel to it, and so I could understand that you may disagree with me on this. But guess what? It's still my channel, so fuck you. Bye.